Ulysses S. Grant, The War Years, by Michael W. Simmons, narrated by Alan Munro. Chapter 1. Lieutenant Sam Grant. From Point Pleasant to West Point. Ulysses S. Grant, the 18th President of the United States, was born on April 27, 1822, in Point Pleasant, Ohio. On both sides of his family, he was descended from British settlers who had arrived in the New World before the Revolutionary War. Grant's father, Jesse, came of a family which had resided in America for 8 generations by the time of his eldest son's birth. In the 1600s, his ancestor, Matthew Grant, had been among the original settlers of the Massachusetts Bay Colony. His mother, Hannah's Scotch ancestors, had arrived in the British American colonies about 40 years prior to American independence, and both his maternal and paternal ancestors had fought in Washington's army against the British. Grant's family had joined the American trend of westward expansion after the Revolutionary War, crossing the Appalachian Mountains through Kentucky to settle in Ohio. Though he was born in Point Pleasant, he lived there only a year before his father resettled in nearby Georgetown, a community of approximately the same size as Point Pleasant, but with more promising business prospects for Jesse's tannery business. Grant was the firstborn child of his parents, but he would later have 5 siblings, including 3 sisters and 2 brothers. As a boy, Ulysses had a patchy education, migrating from the one-room schoolhouse in Georgetown to 2 separate one-year stints at boarding schools in Kentucky and Ohio. A self-professed indifferent scholar, Grant would later reflect that he probably did not make progress enough to compensate for the outlay in board and tuition. Though he demonstrated no outstanding academic talents, he did possess one unique ability which won him fame in his community. He was a prodigiously gifted horseman. Horses seemed to understand Ulysses, his mother once commented, after concerned neighbors saw her young son swinging on a horse's tail, a liberty which horses did not normally allow small humans to take without rewarding them with a swift kick. By the time Grant was 8, he was a capable enough driver that he could hold the wagon.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?